The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
Caution. You are now entering the all-consuming realm of Shea's Paranormal Chat, where the things that are better left unsaid are actually said.
Shut up and sit down.
You're listening to Shea's Paranormal Chat. Paranormal podcasting done Shea's way. Tons of fun.
Dude, seriously?
A bit sarcastic.
Hashtag investigator, not hunter.
But always real.
Hashtag data, not evidence.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh my god, really?
This is real, raw conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shea's Paranormal Chat. We're having some technical difficulties with Skype, but we are right on time. Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Little thrown off by Skype's little update here, so, you know. Such is life.
It wouldn't be a show without technical problems.
Yeah, what does Benji call my show? Shea's Shit Show. You know? Before we get going, we have a couple announcements here to make. I didn't even have time to tell Matt about the announcements. But, so, today is Miss Britty Benjigurdis' birthday. Happy birthday, Britty, even though she's not listening. Hopefully she's out doing something fun and fantastic. Also, tonight is Kelly's son's birthday, which is why she's not on the show tonight. So happy birthday to Kelly's son. I don't know if I have permission to say his name, so I'm not using it. But must be a great day for a great birth, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I think that was it. I think there was another announcement, but I'm sure I'll come up with it sooner or later here.
Oh, we get an hour.
Yeah. I am going to try to keep the show to an hour tonight. I say that every week, but once in a while I do succeed. You know.
Yeah.
Going to throw some initial shout-outs out there. We have Wolf. Hello, Adam. We have Matt. We have Kim. And that is it so far, but I'm sure others will be joining us. So how you doing tonight?
Good, thanks. And you?
You know, another day.
Another day, another dollar. Yes.
Yeah. Another day, another $-.
Yes.
So, anybody that's listening that doesn't know.
Hi, Cynthia.
Oh, she's one of my loves. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you for coming. Anybody that doesn't know, Matt and I are co-owners of the network. So we're going to get to know Matt a little bit, and I'm going to enjoy this because not only is he my friend, but he's my ex, so I'm going to give him some grief because that's what we do here. That's what I'm good for. Yes. If Cynthia's listening, I'm sure Roland's listening. If not, I'm sure he will be soon. I hope his procedure went well tonight. Went well Wednesday. I hope he's doing good tonight, I should say. So, Matt, I don't know about you, but I do shows here and there, and three of my top questions I get asked are the normal. What got you interested in the paranormal? When did you start paranormal investigating? How did you start a network? And the third, which is kind of slash, how did you start a network? And then they always say, why did you and your boyfriend start a network? Now, most people I correct and say, he's not my boyfriend. There's a lot out there that think you are my boyfriend. And that's okay by me. But, oh, good, Cynthia. I'm glad his procedure went well. Many have heard in my words how this started. Most of the time it starts with, I'm not even really sure. It just one day it went from A to Z in his hair. But you want to kind of explain a little bit, if you can?
I can try. What was the first question?
We'll start with the network. How did this network come to be?
Well, you came to me with an idea, and I kind of liked the idea. I mean, there's something that I always enjoyed was the weird and the unknown, and what more better than paranormal podcasting?
Yeah, well, that was a better way of putting it than I did, but okay.
But yeah, it's been a fun road so far, and hopefully many more to go. And we've been slowly growing, but it's the group that we have is awesome. We have some wonderful peeps out there supporting us, and I've got to know a lot of great people.
Yeah.
And yeah, looking forward down the road.
Amen. We I like blinked and it all happened. He's like really downplaying it, guys. But even before this network existed, Matt helped me. One day I went from co-hosting a show to somehow ending up with my own show. And it wasn't even on this network, it was on a different network, and he stepped up and helped me set everything up, and he bought me my mic and was really helping out. And then that network shut down, and then he's like, well, we're going to continue, and here we are. Now it went from me doing one show to a network to now have 6 shows, 6 nights a week, 7 or 8 shows, but we're on 6 nights a week, so.
And hopefully grow some more.
Man, that would be great, but we get more. I'm going to have to take turns on what shows I listen to because
it's getting pretty hard.
It is 6. I'm in the show 6. Every show that's on, I am in those chats. So aren't you? But you have other responsibilities that I don't have, and you're listening and off. But I'm in the chat trying to get chat going and stuff, and I love it. I don't do it because I have to. I do it because I want to. But on the 7th night, Kelly, who is my co-host, has her show on a different network, so I'm in that one.
Yeah.
And it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of work.
Social media is a nightmare, and I tell you, there's a lot of great talent out there to listen to, and it's unbelievable.
That's the hard part, deciding, because if 6 nights a week I'm in here, and then you go and I listen to Cynthia's show and Roland's show, who are Raven Rose, who will be my guest next week. They're on twice a week, and I missed last night, but I'm usually in their chats. Cynthia, you guys, contact me. You know that. And then there's all the other ones. Kelly Steffen, I listened to her show this week. And then Haunted Road Media, 2 shows a week. And it's like, why do I have cable?
Right?
Even when my TV's on during the day, it's on for background noise. Kate will come in and be like, "Why are you watching MTV from like last week?" And I'm like, "I just wasn't paying attention and haven't changed the channel. It's there for background noise." So, yeah, it's been a fun ride.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Cynthia and Roland, if anybody doesn't know, they're from Raven Rose Paranormal, and they're right up my alley. Like, her personality and my personality mesh on it, because everybody knows I have a split personality. Maybe not legally, but
Which ones?
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I fit right in with her, and then on the other side, you have her husband, who thinks just like me on the other side of the way I think. And it's just like a perfect match. Perfect match. And I'm like, man, yeah, this is gonna be fun. So back to you, since you are my guest, and I do have to say thank you for coming on with me last minute, because initially I wasn't supposed to have a show tonight. But I screwed everything up and had to push everybody back a week. So that's a very long story, but my first booking era involved the whole month of April.
Oh no.
Everybody had to be pushed back a week. So, and Raven Rose went from the 5th to the 29th, back to the 5th, and Kelly needs this day off. So I'm like, okay, I'll go on myself. And then I'm like, nobody wants to listen to me talk to myself. So I'm like, we are, Cynthia. We really are a great match. So how... I have to pretend for a second I don't know you. I always have trouble with guests I know, because I always assume everybody knows the stuff about people.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start at the very beginning. When and what got you interested in the paranormal? Besides living with me, which is never normal.
Well, I've had, when I was younger, some experiences, and it just kind of got me thinking, what's out there? What is this? And, and from there, I've listened to grandparents talking about these different folklores and all this other stuff, and it really got me thinking, there's so much more out there to learn and to investigate. And that's one thing I love to do, is to investigate things and get to the bottom of it and try to figure it out.
So,
yep.
Go on. I don't want to interrupt yet.
No, go
I
ahead.
usually like to go 15 minutes before I interrupt the guest.
But yeah, I had an experience when I was back. I was probably 9 or 10. Stayed over at a friend's house, and his place was haunted. And it freaked me the fuck out. And, it was the first time anything like that happened, and it was amazing. Yeah, to think about it today. And then, of course, later down the road, the experiences at the apartment.
Yeah, that's what I was going to interrupt with, but I didn't want to go there.
Yeah. That kind of solidified things there a bit. And, yeah, here we are.
So, when a long, long time ago, decades ago, when Matt and I first met.
Eons ago.
Eons. Anyways, we'll skip when we first met and go do when we lived together. There's a house, and then there's an apartment next door, and Matt and I lived in the apartment next door. He now lives in the house, but I remember the stories of people. I don't know how much I can say on air. I should have discussed it before, but Skype updated. Previous occupants of that. It was over the apartment, over the garage apartment. previous occupants that had since passed. And I remember some of your family members thinking that the spirit of this woman was still around.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be very careful because I have the, inside scoop here, and I'm not sure how much we can say. So, and especially, I remember your mother even talking about it, and very weird coming from your mother.
Yes.
Good old Massachusetts girl right there. But yeah, I was very surprised when even she was backing up these stories.
It was pretty weird.
Yeah. So I know the place that you're talking about, that you had your first paranormal experience. And it was a house, but it used to be was it an inn or something before that?
It was kind of like a old trader's trading post type of store back in the colonial days.
Okay, I knew it was something, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah.
A lot of people. We're going to be bouncing around tonight, guys, so if at any point stop me and chat if we confuse you, because obviously Matt and I lived together for like 10 years, so it's hard for me to like go from point 1 to 2, but a lot of people hear about my place that burnt down that was haunted, and we had some experiences there before I even lived there. When I was still living with Matt, my mother would swear up and down that it was haunted by multiple spirits, one of them being a little girl.
Yeah.
And I had an experience there, and my mother would be like, this happened, this happened, this happened. And I'm on the phone with her, and I'm like, Ma, chill out, calm down. No, you don't understand. All the cabinet doors just opened all by themselves. And we kind of made fun of her. And I remember one day we got up and we walked out into the kitchen or something, and you're like, hey, check this out. And all the spices in the house were moved to the middle of the counter and stacked up in like a pyramid type. And if anybody knew me, there was OCD galore. There wouldn't have been a crumb left on the counter, never mind.
Right.
All. So I'm like, oh shit. Here we go. But yeah, I'll never forget that. I'm like, all right, one of you guys are full of shit, because there can't be this much. And then I think it was shortly after that I got tripped at that location.
Yeah.
So that was fun. But yeah, so we've experienced quite a bit.
Yeah.
A lot of trial and error too.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, if you can hear me sniffling, I can't help it.
'Tis the sniffle season.
Who had the most experience? Did it happen to Matt more or Shea? Most of the stuff that, if you talk about a place we lived in the one that burnt down, there was stuff that happened on and off. A lot of it got explained away as, because once one little thing happens, and it was way before I was investigating, and I'm like, did you hear that? And he's like, it's okay, it's just this. Or, did you hear that noise? No, it's okay, it's just this. Things would happen, and then they wouldn't. And then they would happen, and then they wouldn't.
Yeah,
a lot affected the kids.
There was no rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah, I lived there myself. I lived there 9 years. So, after he left, I went through. I also had started investigating at this point too. Went through a huge. I don't know how to explain it. Increase of activity. I guess that's the best way to say it. And I would wake up with scratches, which to me, scratches can be explained away. There's no physical evidence that I was actually scratched by anything.
Right.
But I would wake up and there'd be scratches there. So it's like, okay, take this down for, I don't know. But then one night my arm was broken. It was fractured in 2 places. It was a spiral fracture. And it was during my sleep, which my daughter was sleeping with me. So even if I had a violent nightmare or something like that and banged it, she would wake up. But to top that off, I had to sign paperwork saying I wasn't and I was single, that I wasn't a domestic abuse survivor, because it was one of those spiral fractures where they see it in children, that somebody takes your arm and twists it.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't a full break, but it was one of those.
Mm.
So, and then nothing. I mean, but if I had to guess who experienced the most in the house out of everybody, and not count my mother or any other ones, but in our little family, I would say it was Kate.
Yeah.
She was the youngest.
Yeah.
She dealt with a lot that I'm only allowed to talk about some of it now, since she co-hosts on different shows and stuff. I can talk a little bit about it, but there's some things I can't talk about anymore, and when it comes time, it'll be her story to tell.
Yeah.
But there's some odd stuff that happened to that girl, let me tell you.
Well, the guy sitting at the table at 3 a.m., that kind of freaked me out one morning.
Oh, on Summer Street?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even think, honestly, at that point, I don't even think I believed you. And it wasn't you, but I was like, Kate would see, Kate and, another one of my children, more than once saw red glowing eyes.
Yeah.
To the point where I had to switch in rooms. And then she still, when my house burnt down after Matt moved out, Kate was 16 years old, and she was still sleeping in the same bed as me. She would not sleep alone in that house. And since we moved here, she has not slept with me. It was just that house. She would not sleep with me. I mean, she wouldn't sleep alone.
Wow, I really don't blame her. That place, freaking. Oh, yeah. I mean, there was days where the place seemed great,
Yeah, there was years.
And then there was times like, I just need to get the hell out.
Yeah. Well, and not just because he lived with me, because that did happen too. But I mean, when the kids were little, even when my kids were experiencing stuff, we didn't talk paranormally in front of them. If they thought it was something, we let them think what it was, but we supported them. We didn't say that's not what it is, but they were so little. But I didn't exactly go into, that's a demon, that's a ghost, that's a, which it wasn't a demon. I'm just facetious. But, so after Matt moved out and I started investigating, Devin's like, what are you talking about? There's no paranormal activity here. And I'm like, okay, you can think what you want. And he's sitting at my computer and he's being a little smart ass. And he's like, I don't believe in paranormal. And the picture frame above his head comes flying off the wall over his head. It didn't slide down the wall. It came up over him and landed between me and him. And I'm like, okay, that is right there. He's like, okay, I don't know how to explain that though. Demon? That you gotta say it like that, Matt. That's Roland's voice. Demon?
Hang on, I gotta rip my shirt off.
Okay, Zach. As soon as Roland gets better, I don't even know if you know this, Matt. Cynthia didn't quite either. You're the co-owner of this network. That's Roland's wife, and you guys are both still in the dark half the time here. She knows it's going to happen. She's just like, he forgot to tell me when. Roland and I are going to do episode on Facebook Live, and I'm going to record it and also have it up on this channel, but it's going to be on their Facebook Live first on paranormal investigating TV shows and such. So it should be fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in. Hey, you don't got to tell me, what I think I told them on their show when they first brought up. I haven't got hate mail in a couple months. I'm good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's got to change.
Oh yeah, give it time.
Hang on, I'm typing you one.
Oh yeah, that don't count. So, I also want to say hi to Luna, who jumped in here. We didn't get a chance to say hi yet.
Hi, Luna.
Yes, Timon. I can hear his voice. He's good at not telling me about it too, Cynthia, and I'm involved. So he finally said, hook up with Cynthia. She'll set it all up. Which okay. She knows my schedule. Cynthia says, it seems in the house we are in now, Roland gets more activity, but when it happens to me, more focused. When it's more about her. All right, hold on. I misread that. It seems in the house where we are in now, Roland gets more activity, but when it happens to me, it's more focused on her. I get you. Okay.
Now, Cynthia, are you psychic?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, I shouldn't say yes. She's a medium.
Medium.
Let's wait. I get so screwed up on psychic, medium, intuitive, medium, all of the above. I don't know how she labels herself. She's something. So wait 20 seconds and she'll answer. I think she's a medium. She might be a psychic medium. I'm not sure.
No, you think
I'm not making light of the subject. I know it sounds like I do, but it's just there's so many different titles that to me almost mean the same thing. But when you're that person, it's not the same thing. Like a psychic medium and a medium are two different things to a point where a ghost hunter and a paranormal investigator can be two different things depending on who you are. So
that made no sense at all.
All right, see? She's a psychic intuitive, not a medium. So she's a psychic intuitive, which Brittany also considers herself a psychic intuitive, which to me,
excuse me,
a psychic intuitive means they're intuitive, but where a medium gets messages from the dead, a psychic intuitive has more impressions on stuff. This is why Kelly's great for the show, because I knew what you meant. Yes, thank you, Luna. That's what I meant. But some people consider them psychic mediums, both, so I get really confused. Luna, what are you? Are you see, is she also an intuitive?
Now, can mediums talk to see the dead?
The cases that I have interviewed them in, some can see them, not many. Most of them can see them in their psychic mind. But there are some times where they can physically see them, but it's usually more of an impression inside their third eye.
Yeah.
That's also something that's subject a little bit different for each medium.
Yeah.
Then you got the different mediums who can hear them, who can see them, who can feel them. That's why I get so confused. Yeah, some can see the dead. See? That's why.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a big, long, whole thing. And so people think I'm making fun of it. I'm not. I'm trying to be polite to the person. I don't want to give them the wrong title or use the wrong title.
Yeah.
You know. And some of it might be close to the same thing, but you change a word and it's a big difference. I'm an expert. I'm an expert on bullshit. I know just enough about a little bit of almost anything to get me in trouble.
Right.
If that makes me an expert, then I'm an expert. You know? Luna, I didn't see what you are. I got like different screens here going in. I got the one on the computer for Paranormal Buzz and mine. Well, just when I think I have it down, I'll say, oh, medium. A psychic medium is somebody that can, get impressions of certain things and talk to the dead. Somebody throws me a loophole and be like, that's not what I mean. So I'm always careful.
I'm Luna.
I'm Luna. I think she's a psychic medium or psychic intuitive. She's not sharing. But I'm sure she will. If you guys have any questions for me or Matt, we'll be taking questions for both of us. Wolf's just laughing at us as always. Psychic medium. Okay, I was right. To me, a psychic medium and a psychic intuitive is almost the same, except mediums are a step up. Like, Brittany considers herself a psychic intuitive just because she doesn't think she's quite there yet. Like, she's not sure where it comes from. She just gets it. She just gets the information. But she's not sure if she's getting it from the dead. But then you ask a different psychic intuitive, and it means something totally different. So
yeah,
that's like I said, some people think ghost hunting and paranormal investigators is the same title. To me, it's two totally different things. So it depends on who you ask.
Too many titles.
Yeah. But, when it comes to, again, I don't have any gifts like that, but I'm sure that your title is specific to you in your mind. So you want to pick something that doesn't overextend what you can do, but doesn't underestimate what you can do either. So it's a very personal thing. Okay, Cynthia says the same thing. That's her too. So that's why she considers herself an intuitive, not a medium, because she's just not at that level yet.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're getting the impressions from somewhere, but they don't quite want to say that they're 100% talking to the dead.
Now, what about empaths?
Empaths are just feelings. Has nothing to do with... it can have something to do with the dead, but doesn't necessarily mean they're talking to the dead. It just means empaths can pick up on the living feelings and can pick up on the dead feelings. It's just an overall, but they feel it. They can, if they walk into a room and somebody's sad, they can feel it, for example.
Yes, I hate labels too.
Yeah. That's another reason why I'm so careful on how I say things. Hey, stop it. That was a dog saying hello.
Hi.
She was saying, I hate labels too. People call me ugly all the time. Just seemed the look I just got.
Well, considering that she's a rat and it's not really a dog.
Shut it. She's looking at me like, hello. All right, hold on. Talk for a second, Matt.
What was your third question? Oh, you're torturing the poor dog.
Right. Sorry. Luna says my dog is labeled dumbass. Bahaha. Yeah, I just had to get up, interrupt the show to tuck my dog into bed, literally with the blanket, tuck her in. So, Origin, every other Monday, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific. What's the show about? Since you are the co-host.
It's pretty much going through all these different cultures and learning the origins of them. These civilizations, these ancient civilizations, and just exploring them. Try to learn something new and bring it to you guys.
Last week's show, there's only been 2 episodes, so don't get me wrong. Last week's show was great.
Well, thank you.
I enjoyed both.
It helps when you're prepared.
I there's no in between for me. I'm either not prepared like this show, nothing. Sunday show, I'll probably be over prepared. Hello, Miss Jen B, the beautiful co-host of the Sunday show, the skeptic and the psychic. Man, I missed my 2 co-hosts this week, man. Kelly I've been on air with in a couple weeks. And there's so much time in between Sundays, it feels like forever for me and Jen. Jen spoils rotten. Are you, Jen? Hello, Aaron.
Hey, Jen.
So, I forget where we were because I'm just bouncing on. I'm like, this is going to be an easy show. I don't have to prepare. I know Matt. And it's just, just going to get on and talk.
Yeah. And me being such a wonderful talker, the silent partner and all,
Yes, Matt, your communication skills are awesome. Although this is the most you've talked on any show. For those who don't know, if you go back before Kelly was here, before Kelly started helping me out, Matt was here for half the show sitting next to me. He just didn't talk.
No.
The other half, there was a lot. Kate was sitting here. She just didn't talk. But get them on B Squared or Origin, and they talk. It's like, man.
Well, I did have a few drinks.
I told him today, I'm like, you better start drinking now. He's like, nope, not a good idea.
Not today.
Not today. I don't need to talk. I'm on so much cold medicine I don't need to drink. I'm on so much cold medicine these days. I couldn't talk if I drank and took cold medicine.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
No. Yes, Kim, if anybody missed it, Kim Purvis, since, Matt and I both own the network, we're going to toot everybody's horn. Last night, Kim Purvis, Allison Robertson, great show last night.
Yes,
no
that was
technical
awesome.
difficulty, no buffering, and they had awesome guests. Alec and Adam Tillery from Creeps, Ghost Commandos. Great episode. If you missed it, go back and listen, guys. Because
Definitely. It was a wonderful show.
It really was. It was really good. They did a great job. I'm trying to keep up here. You guys have any questions for Matt or me? Whatever you want to talk about. We'll answer almost anything.
Wolf has a question.
Oh, did I miss it? I'm sorry.
Matt, do you have a place that you will never go back, and why?
My bed. Because he's smart.
Demon!
Oh. Wrong question. Sorry. Go ahead.
Satan.
Oh, Matt, you're not really... We should probably say that. You're not quite an investigator yet.
I have not investigated.
I was trying to say it nicely.
Yet.
Yeah, officially.
I'm hoping to get my cherry pop this summer, so...
Hey, you're welcome with us anytime, except because of my rigorous schedule, we always do our investigations on Saturdays. That's the whole thing. And you work Saturdays. We have an investigation tomorrow.
I work Saturdays.
Oh, you don't?
I haven't worked Saturdays in months.
Well, I don't keep up. But yeah, we most of our investigations are on Saturday, so you ever want to come? We have a third person, Carrie's going with us tomorrow, so we do not announce ahead of time where we're going because of my stalker issues.
Yeah.
I'm laughing like it's a joke, but everybody knows I'm serious. But yeah, we do have an investigation tomorrow, so it should be fun.
Nice.
But just let me know. Anytime you want to go to New York, let me know. You're driving and paying, I'm going.
Yeah, I've definitely been looking into some places in New York.
I know, you've
actually
been looking into the Hinsdale house.
Hinsdale, and a fellow co-host, and her partner owns, was it Mysterious Journeys?
Yep.
And they have some wonderful locations planned up that we'd really like to check out.
Yeah, they do. I just I was thinking yesterday I need to find a sponsor. Like, everybody has sponsors and Patreon pages and stuff. And I'm like, for a split second, I'm thinking, I need to get me one of those. And then I remembered my mouth. And that would never work. Which is the other reason why Matt got involved in this network. Because I did have the offer of somebody sponsoring the page, my show. But they said I couldn't swear, and they wanted to limit what I was allowed to say. And that would never work. Anybody that knows me. Say,
get a better chance of seeing God.
Yes, thank you. There's my favorite saying. That is my favorite saying. I stole that from a guy I knew. My ex-husband's best friend used to say that. And the second he said it, I fell in love with it. You have a better chance of seeing God. That is like, that's my number one answer when guys ask me out. So.
But yeah, I've been looking into some places, and there's a few other places, actually some other projects I want to get into. Going back to Origins, checking out some of these locations.
I'm going to the Salem, New Hampshire. We call it like the American Stonehenge this summer. Wanted to go last year, but it didn't work out, so I can't wait to go there.
Yeah, wonderful place.
Yeah. I saw you talk about it or mention it in a chat or on a show or something not too long ago.
Yeah, it's amazing location.
Yeah.
It's huge, and yeah. I'm prepared for a walk though.
Yes, I heard that. But some of the places we go, a lot of the places we do, like we've done a couple abandoned towns now.
Yeah,
those are quite the walks.
Yeah. Well, actually, we have an old abandoned town right next door here. Fowler Town.
Where?
It's in between Springfield and Wilmot.
Oh, really? You'll have to tell me that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking Salem, New Hampshire.
No.
You guys are probably talking Salem, Mass, which is not too far from here either. Salem, Mass and Salem, New Hampshire are almost the same distance for me. Been to Salem, Mass. Done. One of my favorite cemeteries to investigate is in Salem, Mass, but it's on the downside. Like, it's not a big location that people talk about. Matt, where would you... Sorry, guys, my chat's a little slow. Matt, where would you really like to investigate most? One top choice, bucket list, top 3.
Oh, it would
Top
definitely
3.
have to be across the pond. Yeah,
the pond,
there
like
is
England?
so many places. Yes, England, Scotland, Ireland, Hellfire's Cave. Oh, that would be awesome.
This is when nerd's gonna come out, guys. Not that he hides it very well. Come on, top 3.
Oh yeah, there's
Top 3 to 5. Come on.
Oh,
Mine changes all the time, so I won't hold you to this.
Ram's End.
Where's that?
Across the pond. Let's see. Oh, I mean, there is so many places. I mean, there's Hellfire Caves.
Yes, attention with the Hellfire Caves.
I definitely want to check out a castle. Any castle. I don't care where. It has to be a castle.
There's a few, but we can't get into them around here. But
no, unfortunately not.
Yeah, there's Kimball Castle, but the new owners have it off limits. One of Cynthia's distant relatives was executed as a witch in the Salem. Yeah. That don't surprise me. Sad story there.
Yeah, the ancient Ram's Inn, that's in England. Gettysburg would be one.
I can't wait for June.
Yeah, I bet.
5 days in Gettysburg.
Yeah. Yeah, one of these days I'd like to hit some of the old battlefields down that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to keep it to 3. You know, there's so
It
many
is.
locations.
Yeah. You know where I'm Lizzie Borden, but even though I'm from Mass, never been to Lizzie Borden's. We're going there this summer.
Nice.
And there's talk of Eastern State Penn this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
Nice.
a busy summer. Cynthia says Susanna North
Savannah?
Martin. I'm reading the computer screen because my phone shut off, guys. So if I miss something, just repeat it. Or Matt, if you're in chat, help me out.
Susanna.
What is Susanna? Oh, is that the name of her relative? Sorry, now I get you. I thought she was talking location. That was one of her. I think she means that was the relative executed in the Salem witch trials. Yes, Luna. See, this is why I love doing shows like this, and Kelly and I are getting back to them. Because then we can interact with the chat more. Luna's agreeing with you. She's right there with you. Gettysburg is cool. Yeah, I am. It's going to be a good summer. Trying to read chat here.
Any haunted forest would do.
We went to the one in Vermont. It's not Bridgewater because that one's in Mass.
Bennington Triangle.
Yeah, but it started pouring, and to get up in there, you have to climb rocks, and it got really slippery. And after we hiked in for like an hour because we left really early. We hiked in for like an hour and a half, and it was raining so bad. It got so slippery, it got dangerous that we had to actually just leave.
Yeah.
But some really big claims there too. Yeah, Luna, the history at Gettysburg is amazing. Amazing, sad, amazing. There's so many words to describe it.
Yeah. I mean, so many deaths that happen, you know.
Oh yeah. I'm going. Carrie, she's had some experiences down in Gettysburg, so that'll be cool. Which, anyways, I started saying the reason why we're going at that time.
Oh yes, definitely.
Kelly's going to be
back and forth.
We're going to be with Kelly.
Road trip to Romania.
I would have to fly. I don't know about flying. Not yet. I'm having an anxiety attack just thinking about my daughter flying, never mind me. I think it's Roland that wants to go to the Japanese suicide forest. I can't think of the actual name right now.
Yeah.
I think it's Roland that said he would go. I would go to the one she's talking about, but I'm not sure if I would go to the one in the suicide forest. Trying to make sure I didn't miss any questions in chat here. So weird. I can't see my guests. We're used to having video Skype and Skype updated, and it's not cooperating. So. Oh, that's a different one. I can't even pronounce that.
Oh, sure you can. You can do it.
Hachui Forest in Japan.
That's not right. Try again.
No. Aquaguanara Forest in Japan. Akaganara. There's no N. I'm also looking at the screen on the computer, not my phone, so. Not bad for me.
Yeah, that's good enough.
You can't say it either, smart ass. That's a suicide forest? I thought it had a different name.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. That's why I do this, because I do learn something. Whether I agree with it or not, I learned something.
Right?
Unless I'm confusing the Romania one with the Japan one. No?
The
Anyways.
Romanian one is the clearing in the circular clearing in the forest there.
Okay, so that's why I know that name. Yeah, as soon as you
Yeah.
said that, now it makes sense. Akabaka, Akabuaka. Yeah, see. I don't even mind mispronouncing names after as many times I've been made fun of for mispronouncing my own name, so it's like nothing new. I want to get to Iowa, I'm telling you. Maybe next year. All the places out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of places out there.
There is. People are surprised when they find out I'm not from Iowa. I'm like, I've never claimed to be from Iowa. I just happen to know a lot of people.
There's more to it than cornfields.
Yes. Corn, potatoes, and paranormal.
Mm.
What's in Iowa? Everything's in Iowa. We have Annenberg Manor. We have, I almost said Melrose Place. Melbourne Manor. Oh, Jesus Christ, this goes on. I know more about Iowa locations that I'll never even probably end up being at than I know in my own backyard.
Then you have the Bray Road Beast, or is that Illinois?
I've never heard of it.
You never heard of the Bray Road Beast?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Nope. I think Squirrel Cage is right there. Edinburgh Manor, Melbourne Manor, Farrar. Yeah. We learned that from Benji and Brittany. That's how they say. That's Illinois, Cynthia said. Illinois is another place that has some great locations.
There's just great locations everywhere.
There is. The difference is Iowa and the surrounding areas make it somewhat affordable to go to.
Yeah.
I know it's somewhere there. Thank you, Cynthia.
Excuse me.
Around here, prices
It's ridiculous.
Crazy. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Really?
I saw a advertisement for up in the Northwoods later this summer at a hotel up there, up in White Mountains. And the price of it was ridiculous.
It is. It's truly ridiculous. Like, I'm a single mom. My daughter's going off to college. I can barely afford my bills as it is. I'm not paying $300, $400, $500, $600 to go investigate a location.
And for 6 hours? No. No. If I'm paying that, I want more.
Yeah. Exactly. Make sure if you guys have any more questions, throw it in, because probably looking at another 10, 15 minutes at most. I promised a quick show to myself, not even Matt, to myself. Kate's not home yet, so I'm safe, but Kate's going off to France and Barcelona and stuff in another week or so I'm trying to spend as much time with her as I can.
Couple more weeks.
And then she'll be turning 18, then she'll be graduating high school, then she'll be going off to college, so it's going to be fun trying to balance everything this summer.
And then that's when you turn into the crazy cat lady.
Been there, done that. Not going back. Not going back. So, Is there anything else you wanted to share? Did we miss anything?
I
Not that we're going yet, but hola,
Hey, Roland.
¿cómo estás? That was to Roland. Sorry.
excuse me.
Did Eric take that as a no?
No. Make sure to check out Origins. It's only going to get better from here on. Wonderful information about these ancient civilizations.
If he does say so himself.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Luna. So, Luna, Kelly, me, our kids were all around the same age, so we're all going through the same thing. Yes, Origins. Sorry. Every other Monday, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific.
Boy, you get that down pat.
Oh, you can blah, 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 what?
Mm-hmm. You get that down pat.
I do. I've been practicing. I still screw up every once in a while, but usually when I'm doing it on recordings, it's pretty good. Since it's all family here and in the chat. Ready? Let's see. Think I can get this whole thing straight without screwing up once?
Go for it.
All right. Sundays, The Skeptic and the Psychic with Shea Carroll and Psychic Gen B, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Mondays, B Squared Magic Monday with Brittany and Benji Gertis, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific. On the alternating Mondays, we have Origin with Benji Gertis, almost forgot his last name, and Matt Waddell, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific. Tuesday nights, we have Into the Pit, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific with Kyle Yates. No show on Wednesday, but check out Kelly on Girls West Coast Media. Thursday nights, we have I had to breathe. REP Paranormal and Friends with Kim Purvis and Allison Robinson, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Friday, Shea's Paranormal Chat with Shea Carroll, Kelly McCarville, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Saturdays, Into the Abyss with Peggy Gypsy, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific. That's the one I usually screw up. And there we go.
Nice job.
And for all things Paranormal Buzz related, check out our website at paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. See, I screwed up. I added the Facebook at the end there. Not bad from memory.
Not bad at all.
I just copy everything Benji does. Don't give me too much credit. I just copy him.
Thank you, Luna.
Oh yeah, it was. It really was a good show. I'm impressed. Everybody's doing so great. It's like people like pick, every week take one show a week off, relax at night, because it's 6-7 shows a week. That's a lot. Never mind the ones that you have to listen to or want to listen to. But I'm like, how can I pick which ones to skip? That's like picking which kid's your favorite.
It's horrible.
It's a bad example, but it is. It's like, which one? All right, which one do you choose? Like, do you pick out of a hat?
Yeah, it's really hard to listen to everybody.
And then I'll say, I'm listening, but I'm not going to be in chat. But because a lot of shows a lot of shows don't even announce them in. Ours I do. I listen to a lot of shows, don't announce them there, and I do dishes and stuff. But even the ones I'm like, I'm here, but I'm like vacuuming or doing dishes, I'm not going to be in chat. It's so interesting. I end up doing chat and not even doing what I was supposed to do.
My life story.
Yeah. Luna says she learned a lot Monday.
Awesome. That's what we hope to do. Bring a lot of new information to everybody.
Yeah. Which brings me to our conversation before the show. Individually, we both have had requests for people saying we're missing out on. I don't know how to word this, so forgive me. It's Shea. I word things horribly wrong. Wiccan shows, witchcraft shows. Everybody says we're missing out on those, but we can't, if you're interested in doing a witchcraft show, Wiccan show, Wiccan-based, witchcraft-based show, let us know.
The occult.
I do that too, Kim. Hey, before I forget, good thing, I know I'm all over the place, but that's because I have nothing lined up to say. Do you know what Monday is? That was the announcement. Remember in the beginning I said there was another announcement, but I forgot what it was?
What is Monday?
It's very coincidental that you're on tonight. Monday is the 6-month anniversary of Paranormal Buzz Radio.
That it is.
That it is. So, pretty excited. Can't believe it's already been 6 months. It just kind of flew by.
It has. It really has.
In a good way.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yep. All right, guys. Last minute questions. They're clapping. They are clapping.
Thank you, Kim.
Matt.
And thanks you for being part of it.
Oh,
yes.
Kim. Everybody in chat right now is a huge part of it. And many others, I'm just saying, but everybody in the chat right now is a huge part of it.
Oh, absolutely. Without them, we would not be here.
No. Without most of them, I wouldn't have even considered going from co-host to doing my own show in the very beginning. So, you want to throw out your social media? Trying to read the chat, sorry.
No.
Any social media where people can find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Matt Waddell, or you can find me on Twitter at PBR Matt or Matt _ I can't remember. And I do that Instagram. Thank you. I do Instagram also, but I'm not on there very often. I haven't quite figured it out.
Instagram's my favorite. Oh. Thank you, guys. They're all saying happy anniversary.
Thank you.
It's just pictures and stuff. I love it. I like Instagram. Anybody that knows me, though, I'm like, I do follow you. I just don't comment a lot on Facebook, but I'm more active on Instagram, and everybody else says, yes, you are.
No, those
Jen loves IF and Instagram. What?
IF? What the hell's IF?
Nothing. It was a typo. I was making fun of it.
This is social media I'm missing out on?
Nope. I'm going to need help with social media
really
soon, guys.
I can post pictures, and that's about it.
What, on Instagram?
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. That's what Instagram is, right there.
Oh, sweet.
That's what it is.
Then I guess I'm good.
Yeah. Yep. Are you gonna be one of those selfie obsessed people? By the way, I like your Skype picture profile. I need that for social media.
Spring's almost here. Oh, hopefully almost here. Time for a new picture.
I used to ask everybody, what can I use? What can I use? And now I just kind of take it, and if they don't like it, they tell me. But I know, like, certain people don't want the picture out there, and I respect that. Other people, like Kim, I know what type of pictures Kim likes and what she doesn't. I lived with you for 10 years, so as far as I'm concerned, I don't need permission. If I like the picture, I'm taking it. If you don't like it, suck my ass. Post-beard selfie is just a picture of your beard. She wants just Jen is weird. She wants just a picture of your beard.
I can't help that. I get that effect on certain people. They just like the beard.
Is she asking you to shave your beard?
No, she wants more Beard pics. Me too.
I'm confused.
I hate selfies.
Oh, here she goes with the things. Here she goes with the emojis. So she wants you to grow a beard in the spring?
I did have the Santa beard.
He hasn't in a long time, Jen. That was an old picture.
Excuse me.
I was so confused when she said that. And I'm like, I saw him this was a while ago now. I saw him last week. He didn't have a beard. I thought I had to PM him. I'm like, do you really have a beard? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I got the... I don't know what you want to call it.
Goatee?
Goatee with a scruff going there.
Goatee with the I'm lazy, I'm not going to shave today kind of scruff kind of.
Yeah.
So, selfies don't bother me. There's some people that overdo them, but hey, good for them. I don't care. I think Jen just wants to sit on your lap because she calls you Santa and ho-ho-ho's you a lot. Hi, Scott, if you're listening. He has like a good... Now they're all saying that it depends on what picture, because it depends on what picture you have on your stuff, and it depends on what picture I share. I just tend to like to have different types of pictures, so I tend to take ones from different times. He has like a goatee kind of thing. Not a full beard right now.
No, it's kind of like in my picture on Spreaker.
Yeah, but not so. You look like...
But grayer.
In the Spreaker picture, you look like your head's like 6 times bigger than your body.
It is.
For all that brain you have?
It is. Every once in a while, I topple over because of it. And
just like my ass.
Yeah,
I
but higher up.
Yeah, but I just mean I topple over for my ass, so... Yeah, kind of like in his picture right now. I can make fun of him. Hey, I've been good. I behaved most of the show.
You did, thank you.
Yeah, you had a rough day, so I was going to, go easy on you. Ethan lost... This is from Psychic Gen B. Ethan lost the remote somewhere, and I just noticed Ghost Adventures is on. Sweet. Baby Zeus, help me find the remote. You're psychic. You don't need help. He does look like a pop figure. I'm bottom heavy. If I had a pop figure, the ass would be like 10 times bigger. So.
Well, I finally hit middle age, so I'm starting to grow that little pot belly, you know.
Matt, you hit middle age like 10 years ago.
Bullshit.
I don't even know what middle age is, to be honest. I seriously don't. Like, when I was young, I thought middle age was like 30. Don't be a smart ass, Shea. That's like saying, Bumblebee, don't be yellow and black. Oh, Jen, we're just teasing you. We're just teasing you. You know what? I think because your beard reminds her of the Hogwarts guy there. I'm not even saying that right now. She's going to be mad at me.
Oh, my goodness. You're killing it tonight.
What's that guy's name? The one from Harry Potter.
I don't know. You know how long it's been since I watched that?
The Mysterio, those Beast movies are about him. Dumbledore. Yes. It popped up as I was trying to say it. Gangagore. I was, Dumbledore. So, all right, guys. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to call it a night. Matt, anything else to say?
I don't know.
All right. I'm going to do
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Hey, come back. I'll answer the PMs and texts I got after. Don't answer them during the show because I get distracted very easily. No, I meant Dumbledore. I didn't mean Hagrid. Here's some shout-outs. We have Miss Beautiful Jen B, the beautiful Cynthia, the beautiful Luna. I love that name. Alright, let's see. We got Matthew. I know Wolf's in here. Adam's in here. Aaron's in here. Miss Kim Purvis is in here. I'm in there. Cynthia, Roland. Now I'm just kind of guessing as I scroll. Couple other likes I see their pictures, but I don't use their real names because I got in trouble once for using the real names. Cynthia says, night Shea, night Matt. Oh, one message is from Cynthia. I don't know who's texting me. Must be important if I'm getting a text message. Nobody knows my phone number. I don't know who was texting me, but I'm not even going to find out. So, Sunday, there's no show tomorrow, so we're going to go over to Sunday, Skeptic and the Psychic, as I said, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. We were talking about black-eyed kids.
Ooh,
yes, should be fun. So, be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Kim really say who is Harry Potter, or is she joking? Because it is an LOL. Did I mess up his name? His name is Harry Potter, right?
Yeah. Unless you're my mother, then it's Harry Potty.
I hope I'm not your mother. Harry Potter, yeah. So, if I missed you in chat, I am truly sorry, but between the beginning announcements and these, I'm pretty sure I got everybody. If you're listening later, thank you very much. We are getting tons of downloads on iHeartRadio and Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes. The Skeptic and the Psychic, let me tell you, they love Jen because that one is the highest downloaded show.
It's been incredible the past several months.
Yeah, and once we added the iHeartRadio and stuff, boom. So, Jen, I know you sell, but it wasn't me. I don't even know if Matt knows my cell phone number. There's like 6. Yeah, Matt does. There's only like 6 people that know it. Matt and Jen are one of them.
I did know it when you told me it, and that was like 6 months ago.
Well, sometimes, honestly, even though like I mean to have a cell phone right now, sometimes I just I don't want a cell phone. Sometimes my phone will be off for like 4 or 5 days, and I'll get, hey, I was trying to text you, and I'll realize, oh, that's because it was shut off 5 days ago. Hold on, let me pay it. I don't use it. I don't talk on the phone. So if you text, I got a text about wanted in Supreme Court, and Damien was all good to go tonight, and the state attorney was going to message me, and I'm like, God, I hope you have the wrong number. They never answered. Now they're fighting over Harry Potter. Okay, guys, I will see you Sunday. Join us next Friday for Shea's Paranormal Chat, where Miss Kelly McCarver will be back, and we will have Cynthia and Roland from Raven Rose Paranormal. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot more with Raven Rose Paranormal in the future. I can't wait. So it'll be great. So say good night, Matt.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening, and for all things Paranormal Buzz Radio related, check out our website at paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.